Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and the glory unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Dash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth. And honors to the brethren in the Akim, that's pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And the Wadi YAHAWAH, for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be simply titled, Be Strong in the Lord. And, this topic came to mind, just meditating and thinking upon some certain scriptures. In particular, the one that came to mind was the book of 2nd Ezra 15, and in particular the 5th verse, because the 5th verse states this, 2nd Ezra 15:5, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And when these things come to pass, such as the sword, when there's famine, when there's not so much, when there's very, very little of any food, where people are starving throughout the world, people getting to the point where they're looking at each other as as a reliable food source. That's gonna be, you're gonna need to be strong in those times. You're gonna need a strong mind, that's for sure. And the only way that you're gonna get through these times is through your faith and belief in YAHAWASHI first and foremost. But to go along with those things, you want to be strong as well. And who's going to be our strength in these times? YAHAWASHI is, alright, our power. Is the Lord, when you go to Exodus, like for an example, let me just grab this. Exodus 15:2, and it says, The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. He is my power. It says, He is my power, and I will prepare an habitation. I will prepare him in habitation. And it says, my Father's power, I will exalt him. See that? See, but the Lord's our strength. And King David, he also said this in his Psalms, particularly the 18th verse, or the 18th chapter, first verse. This is Psalms 18:1, and it says, And I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. You see that? See, and that's what our power is to us. See, but he's going to be our strength in these times, and the Lord, he's the one that strengthens us, and we're going to need that strength, especially in the times in which we will be coming into. Philippians 2:12, and it says, Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And, in these times to come, we're going to want this strength. Or, I'm sorry, we want to work out our own salvation with the fear and trembling so that we may be able to escape these things that are going to come to pass. Because when you go to Luke, what's that, Luke 36, or 21 and 36. It says here, Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. What's going to come to pass? The sword, famine, death, and destruction. And it says, and to stand before the Son of Man. You see? So, but we want to be watching and praying and working out our own salvation with that fear and trembling. Okay? So let's go back to the book of Philippians. Let's grab this. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Hamashiach, which strengtheneth me. And that's right. And we're going to be able to get through these times through our power who strengthens us. Okay? And we want to be able to, endure these hard things that are going to come. Because that's what a good soldier is going to do. When you go to 2 Timothy, it says what? It says, endure hardness as a good soldier. 2 Timothy 2:3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahawashi, all right, or Yahawashi Hamashiach. See, but we want to endure the hardness because that's what a good soldier is going to do. Proverbs chapter 14:26, and it says, in the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. You see that? So in the fear of YAHAWASHI, that's where our confidence lies. That's where we get our confidence from. And it says, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death, because when you fear the Most High, you're doing that which is pleasing. You know, you start to, through the fear of the Lord, you start to keep the commandments. You start to, make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's what the fear of the Lord does. The fear of the Lord driveth away sins. And where it is present, it turneth away what? It turneth away the wrath. The wrath of who? The wrath of Yahweh Yahawashi. Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. See that? So the name of Yahweh Yahawashi, that is a strong tower. And it says, and the righteous runneth into it and is safe. And that's the name in which we are going to call upon. We're going to be calling upon the names of Yahawah, Yahawashi. Okay? This is Proverbs 24:5. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of understand or knowledge increases strength. You see that? And we have this wisdom and knowledge. Do what? Do the fear and power of Yahweh Yahawashi. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and of a good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy power, it says, for the Lord thy power, he it is that doeth, forgive me. Let me start from the top. It says, be strong and of a good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy power, he it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. See? And this is the words in which was spoken of to Joshua from Moses. Because just as, the Lord was with Moses, he was going to be with Joshua and Caleb as well. Because it's the Most High that went with them. And he didn't fail him, nor forsook him. And then you have to think, if back then, how much more now, especially in the times to come. Where another mass exodus is going to happen one more time. So we're not supposed to fear these things. Just be strong and be of a good courage. Be of a sound mind. Okay. Isaiah chapter 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. You see that? That's who's gonna strengthen us, our power. I'm gonna read it one more time. And it says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. See, so in these times to come, the Most High, he's going to be with us, and he's going to help us to get through these times. We're not going to be alone. And it says, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. You see that? And this is what we have to have our faith in. that the Most High, He will be with us, that He will help us. Okay? Psalms 31 and 24, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen your heart, meaning your mind, all ye that hope in the Lord. And that's right. And that's the thing, that's the main thing, having your hope in the Lord, having your faith in the Lord, and seeking Him as well. Because when you go to Matthew, Matthew 6 and 33, and it says, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. See? So all these things are going to be added unto us as long as we seek the kingdom and seek after the righteousness of our power. 1 Corinthians 16 and 30 or 13. Watch ye, steadfast in the faith, quit you like men, be strong. See that? And that's what we want to do above all else, brothers, just to be strong. Pray for that strength. Pray for the trust. Pray for more faith in YAHAWASHI. Just as the apostles did. They asked the Lord to increase their faith. And we're going to need the uttermost faith, trust, and belief and strength in the time to come. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere to the Spirit Akim. Pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. And as always, I'm going to give all the praises, honor, and the glory to YAHAWAH B'Hashem YAHAWASHI B'Hashem HaKakodesh. Give honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth. And honors to the brethren in the Akim that's pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And it's on to the next one. Shalom.